This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Wednesday, January 9th, 2019. And the title of this rant is A One-Trick Pony, Part 3, or Part 1, 2, 3, Part 3. So, this president, the only trick he has is racism. And it really hasn't worked for him at all. It worked for him a little bit in the beginning, but that's all he has. So in 2015, when he declared his nomination and he went down that golden elevator, so to speak, and paid the people who were standing around to act like they were all his fans, and he says about people from Mexico, they're bringing crime, they're bringing drugs, they're rapists. He started a campaign based on racism, and that was his trick the whole election cycle. And he won, yes he won, but remember, he was still a loser because Hillary got 3 million more votes than he did. So his idea of running on racism did not even get a majority of the votes in the 2016 election. In 2017, the Democrats won almost every single off-year election that there was. I think they only lost 1 or 2. In 2018, again, our president resurrects his one-trick pony, racism, trouble at the border, caravan. He sent troops there. They built all this barbed wire. Those people couldn't be home for Thanksgiving. They weren't home for Christmas. And by the end of Christmas, they were tearing all the barbed wire down. And what happened at the election? He made the election about himself while he's promoting racism, racism, racism. And I believe the Democrats had 9 million more votes than the Republicans in that election. And as the president was running around to all the red areas where they loved him, he says, a vote for this person or a vote for that person is a vote for me. And so how many seats changed in the House? 40. How many governorships changed? 7. How many state and local legislatures changed in terms of people elected? I believe it was over 300. So it was a dramatic win for the Democrats against racism. And so now we've had a shutdown for 18 days. He has a speech from the Oval Office, and his one-trick pony, again, is racism, 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 and it's not going to work. It really didn't work in 2016. He was very fortunate that, 70,000 votes in 3 separate states combined gave him the election in the Electoral College. It didn't help him any in the 2018 election, and all the polling is showing is that he is being blamed for the shutdown. Now let's remember, it's not just government workers. It's all kinds of people. There are huge corporations that have huge contracts with the government. They're not going to get paid either. All the businesses that are surrounding government buildings, they're not getting any money either. They might as well close their shops, because that's what they rely on all the time. This is about the president's survival, and it's about his insecurity. And it can't work, and the resistance must continue. We do not need that wall.